Well, I got two downloads on two different songs, y'all. The first one is uh Loving You Is Wrong, I Don't Want to Be Right, and the second one is Wildfire. So they tell me Wildflower. I will try to put those in the description link so y'all can go back and check it out later on, listen to them yourself. So the first one is telling me that there's somebody here. There's two people, they both of them are married. They got their own family, but yet and still these two people want to be together. And one person is saying, if it's wrong, just let me stay wrong. But I can't seem to sleep at nighttime unless I'm with you. You know, uh, you know, I don't see nothing wrong with me and you being together. I don't know who this for, but let's do this reading. How about that? All right, so I'm gonna flip this around so y'all can watch the cards. Okay, give me a moment. Well, I'm trying to get it right. Hold on now. Hold on. Hold on. Hey. All right. Disregard the little wet spot. I was drinking some juice. How y'all doing? It's cocktails time somewhere. Hey, Cassandra. Hola. Hola, señorita. ¿Cómo está? Right on, right on. I'm almost done with it now, though. See? It's almost done. So, I'm going to see what I can get from this regular deck. I didn't bring no love oracles downstairs. But let's see what I get. This person is saying, loving you is wrong. I don't want to be right. Okay, y'all see the cards? Yeah? Good. All right. I think I'm going to turn on some more light. Because without me turning on another light, it's going to be a glare on cards. A lot of times we can't really pick who we fall in love with, right? You can't. But there are some people that will take love that they have for another person and transfer it over to someone else. Yeah, they will do that. Loving you is wrong. I don't want to be right. Tell me more about this person that's feeling this way. It's the King of Cups. Could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Don't have to be. You got a King of Cups here that feels that way. Yeah. He's considering walking away and taking a risk. Yeah, he's really putting the word out. He's really having a conversation with old girl, old boy. He don't want, yeah, he's thinking about taking this risk. Walking away from his marriage. In the song, he had a wife with 2 children that was dependent on him, right? Yeah, he feel like that things going to be better for him if he take this risk. He's really thinking about taking this risk, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, he feel like that's his happiness. He need to be going towards what's going to make him happy. He feel like this new person or this other person that he's been seeing on the side, will make him more happy. At this time, he's doing some cheating. He's stealing. So is she. He feel like that's going to be his new beginning. Yeah, look like he's ready to go in with some truth and clarity. He's been thinking about this. He damn sure been thinking about it for a while, y'all. I wonder if they both been thinking the same thing. Let's see. Yep, they both was thinking that. So he's offering his cup of love to old girl, and old girl is offering her cup of love to him. That's a lot of cards. Okay, we're gonna go with it. Yep. He feeling like he not stable right now. All right, but he feels like if you with this person, you don't have to worry about nothing. Everything gonna be good, peachy. But we already know that what goes around comes around. We already know that if he leave this woman or this man to go with this other person, maybe later on in life, he gonna be thinking the same thing gonna happen to him or her. See, they thinking about it. Okay, High Priestess is here. Yeah, so they got a secret. All right. They also feel like that they're gonna have a victory if they do so. But they realize they're going to end up losing some money. Why? Because you got to pay. You got to pay to play. You got to pay to get out this relationship, that marriage. All right? He's feeling very hopeful with this woman or this man. Okay? Feeling like that everything going to go just good. Yeah, look at that. He budding. He's very inspired. He or she or both of them. They feel like they're going to come in victorious. They also feel like that this is another form of justice for them. So it looks like they're ready to spill the beans, to tell the truth, come clean. Scales will be balanced, the truth will come out, and there will be some fairness. This is court. This is your judge, right? There's a high priest right there. Somebody want to try to get some counseling. They want counseling. Let's go to marriage counseling. Let's talk about it. Let's see if we can work this out. But on the other hand, these two are thinking about getting married. They want to get married. They want to marry. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some relationships that work out. Yeah. Yeah, they want to share with each other. They feel like they're going to still be balanced even if they have to pay to get out of the relationship. I know a couple. They was in their early 30s when they got together. Both of them was married to two different people. The man was married to a woman and she was a cheater. The woman was married to a man that was abusive verbally. They ended up getting out that marriage. And later on they met each other. They stayed married until the day that they both left this planet. That man loved that woman with all his heart. He treated her like she was a queen at all times. He passed on and she was behind. And she pined for him every day. She cried, and she called his name. I know this for a fact because I was there. They were really good friends of mine. They lived across the street from me. And I used to do a lot of baking before I opened up my first bakery. And every time that they would go to the country, they come back, they would always bring me back something nice from the country. That's just how amazing their relationship was, you know. I even went to their church. I became a member temporarily there. And it was just beautiful. Once a week, they would have people come over, and they would have a prayer meeting at their house. This man kept his yard looking immaculate. It was always beautiful. He didn't have one of them pull lawnmowers push. No, he used the antique ones, the old-fashioned kind, where you go out there and sharpen the blade and you just roll it over the grass. I like those kind myself. He kept his garden looking amazing. All his wife had to do is keep the house and keep herself pretty. And she was a very beautiful woman. Look like when these two people get together, they've already made their mind up to even have children together. Or at least one. Yeah. About a month ago, while I was laying down, resting, the man whom I just mentioned came to visit me by spirit. He showed me that he was clearing out his house and he was moving all the furniture from that house. And I said, oh, well, you came back to clean the house out, huh? I said, okay. But when I came back from spirit into my body and awakened, I understood he was saying that he came back to get his wife, okay, and they no longer live there. So she just recently passed. And she's with her true love. I'm only able to tell you this story because they told me how much they loved each other. And he wasn't afraid to speak his emotions. This man was very faithful to his wife. We don't have many men that know the importance of being faithful to one woman. And we have a lot of men that don't even know what it is to have a one-on-one relationship because they wouldn't talk, they wouldn't train, they haven't spent time around people that have a godly relationship. So do I see that as being something that they did that was against God's will? No, I don't. Because a lot of times we put ourselves with somebody. God didn't put us with that person. We get married for the reasons that we just see somebody that got good potentials, or they got a nice shape of body, they got money, but we don't actually gravitate towards the person that we're connected to spiritually. So these two people were connected spiritually. These were actually soulmates. Somebody had some regrets, and I think it was the person that they left, their past person. They are gone, these two people, and they're happy together. Whether they reincarnate or not, I don't know. It was a shock because nobody didn't think this relationship was going to last. But guess what? They had many children together. They had four children together and 4 grandchildren. Their house was filled with peace and laughter. They watched their children play in the yard when they came by to visit. One of the things I found that was very unique, none of the children looked like him. They all looked exactly like his wife. So I take it she had the stronger genes. When a person has a sound mind and they know exactly what they want, you can't sway them from that. They will not sway. They will not deviate. And it doesn't matter how many people come around trying to sway them, to get them off of their game, to get out and start cheating on their woman or their man. They won't do it. When you got a strong mind and a strong will, you will be dedicated and devoted to your person. All of that extra stuff, that drama and stuff, feel like that you need to go out and party with your friends, blow all the money knowing there's bills and stuff that need to be paid. All of that stuff go out the window because real love don't act like that. When you really love a person, including God, you won't do nothing to hurt that person. You try your best not to do anything to hurt that person or to bring any harm to your household, to your relationship, to your relationship with God, because you want blessings to continue to come in. It was unbearable for her for a long time. She was heartbroken. But look at her now. She'd have moved on in a peaceful way. There's nothing wrong with being in love and falling in love with someone, regardless whether they're older than you or younger than you. The problem is, or the problem could be, is if both parties have a mindset to actually make it work and be focused on that and be mentally conscious of making the relationship work. Even the Bible tells us that therefore should a man cleave to his wife and forsake mother and father. You don't let your mama come in and tell you about your relationship or how to work it. And you darn sure don't let your daddy come in and try to tell you how to run your marriage. You can watch other people's relationships and use that as a guideline on how you want or don't want your relationship to be. But the most amazing thing that can happen is you and your spouse not forsaking coming together in prayer daily and making sure you acknowledge God the Father, the Creator, and asking He or she to govern your relationship, to keep real love in it, to renew your love for each other every day. And you will see each other with a fresh pair of eyes every day. And love will grow. And if you have some kind of altercation, disagreement, it will not go way out where it disrupt or tear up the relationship or the family. And that includes family. One of the most profound things I've heard over the years as I was growing up, when people in the family they was given some kind of advice, either before they got married or afterwards, to keep your family out your marriage, out your relationship. Don't let your family dictate how your marriage is supposed to be. But sometimes we miss that. And later on you have regrets because your relationship didn't go the way you chose it to be or you wanted it to. All because you listened to your mama or your daddy or your friends. Sometimes your friends can be jealous of your relationship. They don't want to see you happy because they're not happy. They want you to be just like them. So when you hear misery love company, that's what they're talking about. A miserable person ain't going to try to help you. Not unless it's somebody that's grounded. That's giving your people too much power. You don't give nobody that much power over your relationship. Over you. If you love that man, you stick with that man. If y'all got hard times, you work it out together, not separate. Because you need somebody to support you just like he will need you to support him. I'm glad y'all gave me the opportunity to do this video. I look forward to coming back and doing another one. Y'all stay close.